Howdy. Welcome to Wayne's Smoke Shack, real Texas barbecue. Here at Wayne's, we slow cook our meat over low heat with select wood. We open at 11 a.m. until the food runs out. We make our sides daily. We use fresh organic ingredients and spices, along with hormone and antibiotic-free meats. If you choose to share with your friends and co-workers, we're available for catering. Just come on down to Wayne's, located at 406 Center Drive, Superior, Colorado. Wayne's Smoke Shack, true Texas barbecue.
But I bet she cried the most since the day that I was born till my mama died. Cause I was never one to follow the rules. Been on a diet when it came to trying to swallow my pride. And she told me not to hang with the fools, the bad influence. Truth is, I was the bad influence, trying to make a difference. With God's help, but I had to overcome myself. Cause it's the coward blaming everything around him. Pointing fingers at the reason why they drowning. Make excuses when they lose to their surroundings. But I'm a warrior, something different about him. Cause it's a coward blaming everything around him. Pointing fingers at the reason why they drowning. Make excuses when they lose to their surroundings. But I'm a warrior, something different about him.
Well, we've basically seen everything these guys have to offer in the way of striking other than possibly ground and pound. So see here if these guys stick to that striking game that they've shown they're both very proficient at in order to get to this point, or if we're going to have some wrestling and some grappling.
Right, are they going to show off their other
Donald
skills?
Sanchez,
Both of them are seasoned
and
mixed
from the
martial arts
Elevation Fight
veterans.
Team in 303 Training Center, LT Smash Nelson.
And we are underway. Sanchez comes out with a little left hook. Start the fight standing.
And Nelson's changed his stance again for the third
That's
time
right.
tonight, and really suited to each style that he comes into, and a little slip on the mat there.
Donald Sanchez began his career in 2005. He said after he saw Diego Sanchez, his training partner at Jackson Wink, walk through the competition on The Ultimate Fighter Season 1.
Season 1.
Since then, he's had nearly 50 MMA fights, 8 boxing matches, 6 kickboxing matches, and he's definitely the more experienced one in this fight.
Probably
But LT Nelson, no joke, he's in shape and he's ready to go.
Probably a ton of grappling tournaments on that pedigree as well.
That's right. A ton of rounds down there at Jackson's MMA. Some of
Talk
the
about a room
best
full of
fighters.
killers.
That's right. But LT able to shuck off that takedown, no problem, keep this fight standing. It's probably where he wants the fight to be, considering his greatest strength is his striking.
Yes, sir. Corner Nelson calling for more jabs. Want him to work that distance a bit more.
You see these Jackson fighters. Ooh, that one caught the shin. See LT limp a little bit.
And remember, we were talking about LT possibly having a right leg or foot injury earlier.
Oh, you
so.
can just look at that lower shin on him, and you
Yeah.
just see the bruising and redness down there. That can't feel too
Yeah,
good.
starting to get an egg growing under the skin there. These guys definitely have some respect for each other. We can see that here in a bit of a feeling out process in the first round, and why not? They've each had a chance to see what the other can do with the striking game.
That's right, nice overhand right there by LT. And, you know, the Jackson Wink guys usually are very strategic, so I'd expect Sanchez to look for the takedown early and often as he eats an uppercut right there.
Good shot, and boy, he took it well. Legs wobbled for a second, but man, LT got that one in there.
Yeah, he did. So far, this has just been a stand-up fight, just like the last couple fights of these two.
Just smaller gloves.
That's right.
Corner Nelson saying they want some more feints and saying that the right hand of Sanchez is down. Want him to work that left hook, Nelson.
Sanchez finding a home for that quick right hand lead. He kind of throws it a little more like a jab though, not a true power punch overhand right. Just kind of a quick right. There he is on the hips of LT, and looks like he's getting the takedown.
Got the timing nice on that. Reaches underneath, grabs the far ankle, or what's to him the near ankle, and starting to pull it through.
CLT trying to work that neck there and pop his hips at the same time.
Nelson going to use it to escape, back to his feet.
He does.
Can't knee while the opponent's down. Well, can't knee to the head anyway, and goes for the knee on the way up.
Good job of attacking the neck and popping the hips from LT, and the fighters are back to their feet.
Beautiful timing on that takedown by Sanchez.
Yep, just couldn't hold on to it.
Kind of nice with Sanchez coming from New Mexico. The fact that the altitude isn't really going to play a factor here. It's not something that would be considered an advantage for Nelson. So it basically just comes down to who did their work in the gym.
That's right. Both fighters have really been through it tonight, especially in that last fight.
Nelson got that leg kick in, but again, I think he's just pretty sore on that right shin, that right foot.
Yeah, it's got to be hurt, and it looks to be a little bruised from here.
I see ice bags in everybody's future.
Yeah, I'm sure he was icing in between fights, and hopefully that adrenaline's kicked in as we're down to the final 10 seconds in this first round.
Nelson.
And LT has him hurt.
Working hard, wants the finish, not going to get it.
What a way to close out the round, though. Wow, I had that round pretty much dead even till this last 10 seconds, JR.
Yep.
Talk about stealing a round.
Agreed. Definitely the kind of impression that you want to leave on the
Yes.
judge is standing over the top of your opponent, punching him in the head.
Way to take that round. I'd like to see the replay of those last 10 seconds there, because Sanchez was hurt. Here it is.
Here we go.
It's caught with a punch. Another one goes down, trying to clear his head.
Couple of good shots right there. If
LT
Sanchez
just
hadn't rolled
going
over
for
and
him.
got to his knees, LT might have got up 1 or 2 more shots and finished that.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple of clean shots from the top. But I will say, as Sanchez came up to his feet at the end of the round, he looked clear-eyed and steady foot.
He definitely walked back to his corner on steady legs. Here we are, round 2. LT is definitely going to look to keep this fight as a kickboxing match, as it's been most of the first round, despite that quick takedown. Lands a right hand right there on Sanchez.
Nelson starting to target the body a bit.
Nice hard low kick. Sanchez popping the jab.
Nelson, I wonder if he got a cut there. He started wiping at his eye.
Yeah, I think that jab just hit him in the eyeball. Timing that low kick really well, just like he did in the last fight.
Yes, he is. Shades of Justin Gaethje again.
Yep.
Oh,
Heard that one. A little more on the foot.
A little more slappy on that one. Stings, doesn't cause the damage that makes it difficult for your opponent to stand on the leg, but painful nonetheless, and certainly the crowd can appreciate it.
LT showing excellent head movement here, slipping Sanchez's punches pretty effectively.
Sanchez evading most of the damaging shots, but really not getting much off in the way of his own offense. It's been pretty much Nelson stalking forward here.
Yep, LT's head movement, throwing punches. There's a higher kick. He's been sticking mostly to the low kicks this fight, but a short little right hand by Sanchez, and LT goes down.
Good scramble by Sanchez. Starts to go to work with the punches.
And this is where he wants to be, on his opponent's back, on the ground. He's got time, 3 minutes left here.
A lot of time to work, has one hook in, very solid.
Trying to get that other hook in, and he does. LT shakes out the right hook now.
See if Nelson can spin in. No, Sanchez got the body lock in place.
Going with the body
Great job
triangles.
during the transition.
Very hard to escape that position. Doesn't look like it's in fully. Yep, looks like it's in fully now. He's gonna be attacking that neck. LT's gonna have a tough time escaping this. He does the right thing. He turns to the side that the legs are locked on.
Nelson starting to bleed around the left eye now.
Doing good wrist control here. He just needs to survive this. But very dominant position. He's working the legs there. You see him working the feet
And that
of
was
Sanchez.
And that was under the advice of his corner. They told him to do that. And Nelson listened, did it exactly. That shows his experience.
He's listening well. Sanchez trying to get those hands free and work the neck. LT doing good wrist control.
Gotta be careful when he sits up. Can't let that chin pop up. Good job with the 2-on-1 wrist control for Nelson, and then sticks one hand up so there's not room for an arm to come through.
Crowd cheering on LT. Sanchez just staying on his back like a backpack.
It was a really nice ride there by Sanchez as Nelson tried to explode and come up. It was the right thing for Nelson to do. Sanchez just ready for it and had an answer.
The blood running in LT's eyes, definitely bothering him here. Sanchez on top, controlling this round. This is a close fight, attacking that neck. See if he could finish it. LT fighting those hands.
About a minute left to go here. Nelson, good job peeling the arm off and going to the opposite side with it. Shuts down, at least momentarily, a lot of what your opponent can do with his attack.
And he's able to break the body triangle.
Yep.
Now he could possibly turn into Sanchez, especially with all this sweat and all this fatigue going. As it's these gentlemen's third fight tonight. Sanchez looking to get under the chin. LT controlling those hands.
Nelson trying to explode to turn. Sanchez was ready for it. Corner Nelson letting him know he needs to fight the hands.
Oh, that looks to be underneath.
And that's very tight. That's a very tight choke.
Sanchez going for it here. LT's able to
Nelson
fight it
able
off.
to peel
Wow,
it off.
unbelievable. And right back to it is Sanchez.
Nelson continues to scramble.
And Nelson is up. Clears the position before the end of the round, but definitely Sanchez's round. I have a 1 round apiece as we head into the third and final
Yes, sir.
round. What a championship match.
Could be 5 minutes to earn 10 grand coming up right here.
That's right, it's anyone's fight. It all comes down to this. 1 boxing match, 1 kickboxing match, and now 5 minutes left in the finals of this MMA fight to be the King of Sparta.
What a treat these guys have given for the fans here this evening. Man, the tension is high. Checking out the replay here. That's that right hand that dropped Nelson on his butt and allowed Sanchez to take over that round. It was all Sanchez from there on out.
It was that punch that set everything up. Wow, what a close fight. My goodness. All the work, all the hard work of this entire evening coming down to one round. Who will be the king of Sparta?
Sanchez looking pretty fresh. Got a little timeout to wipe up some water from the corner here.
Crowd cheering on LT here at home.
And away we go. Third and final round of what has been one heck of a tournament.
Oh, yeah. My goodness.
Corner Nelson letting him know to be ready for the shot.
Let's see if Sanchez tries to get it back on the ground. Keep in mind, he did not take LT down. He landed a little short punch there that dropped LT. That's how he got that position on him.
Yes,
but once
sir.
they got on the ground, he was able to control LT through the remainder, pretty much the remainder of the round, although LT did clear it during the final 10 seconds and get back to their feet.
Nelson just misses with the uppercut. Well timed. Just good job by his opponent moving his head. Sanchez not letting himself be a stationary target. The boy talk about late into the evening, deep into the fights.
Yeah, LT with that head movement lands the uppercut. Moving that head well. Looks to be the more effective puncher, although Donald Sanchez did drop him with a short little right in that last round. There's that question mark kick. Slaps the face of Sanchez.
Nelson really banged up and swollen around the left eye, but so far he seems to have good vision here in the third round.
Yeah, he's
We watched him
excellent.
evade a couple of nice shots by Sanchez, so doesn't seem to be bothered.
Nice hard low kick there. Corner did a good job on that blood, just making sure it doesn't run into the eyes of LT. Oh, LT
good
lands a
shot by
good right
Nelson,
hand.
Just a momentary stagger in the footwork of Sanchez.
And LT is stalking him now. And he's going for it, letting his hands go.
3 minutes left. Nelson starting to press the action.
Another hard low kick
And
there
right
from
as his
Nelson.
corner called
Another
for it.
hard low kick.
Great vision by his corner. Fakes the low kick, comes over the top with the right. Blood
And
coming
LT
out of that eye
stalking
of
him,
Nelson,
being the
but
aggressor.
definitely pressing forward halfway through the round. Have to have Nelson winning this third round so far. You and I both saw it as 1-1 going into the third.
Yep.
There's a reason they call it the championship round.
It's been more aggressive, been the one moving forward, really found a home for that low kick too, and the punches as a left lands, stagger Sanchez.
So as has been the case all night, it's the striking of LT Nelson.
Crowd really getting behind him here in the final 2 minutes.
Trying to cheer him on, give him that bit of energy that he needs. Good stabbing knees by Nelson. These guys both have to be so drained and have to take those kinds of shots
Oh,
here this
there's a
late in the evening.
Shot by Sanchez. LT sniffs it out, stuffs it, no problem. They are back to their feet in the final 90 seconds of this fight.
Nelson continues stalking forward.
He's really showing who wants it more as he stalks Sanchez, lands punches to the head of Sanchez, and continues to push forward.
Sanchez just seeming out of sorts here late in the third round. Corner Nelson wants more of those low kicks. They've been paying dividends all night
another
long,
one.
and there it was.
Just racking up the points here in the final minute.
Less than a minute to go, yes sir, and again with the low kick. Nelson meets him with the right hand as he comes in. Sanchez tries to set his feet and fire back. Nelson closes the distance. Knee blocked by Sanchez. Nelson right over the top of it.
Really taking control of this fight for this third round and this tournament. My goodness, the kind of conditioning it takes to go through this much fighting in one night is just unbelievable.
And
Overhand
again, the crossing right hand. 15 seconds left. I thought he was going to go for a cartwheel kick there.
And here we are, 10 seconds, the crowd chanting LT, LT, and LT's pushing
And the jumping
forward.
knee again.
Finishing strong, and no question he took this third round and this championship fight.
Wow. What a night of fighting by these two gentlemen.
Unbelievable performance from both these guys. Wow. What a way to finish the night and the fight from LT Nelson.
Remember hours ago when we thought Sanchez was out of it in the boxing
Yes,
round when he'd
that
been
first
knocked
round.
down. Staggered so hard,
Here
comes
he
back,
is.
goes into the finals of the tournament.
Going the distance in the third and final championship King of Sparta fight. What a performance. Both these guys, my hat's off to them. Unbelievable.
Nelson fans cage side cheering him on. I think they saw the fight the same as we did.
Yep. Great performance from both guys, but definitely LT pulled away with that third round performance as he pressed the action, landed the low kicks, blistered up Sanchez with his hands as well.
Oh my goodness, the conditioning to be pouring it on.
Goodness.
So late, you know, usually we say so late in the fight, but this is so late in the night.
Yeah.
And these guys started fighting at 5:30.
Couldn't imagine having anything left in the tank at this point.
And on top of all that, we've still got a main event. Let's take it up to Sean.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a winner-take-all $10,000 prize and the title King of Sparta. Mark Van Tine scores about 29-28 Nelson. Judge Joe Garcia scores about 29-28 Sanchez. And Judge Oscar Martinez scores about 29-28, declaring your winner by split decision and King of Sparta, LT Smash Nelson.
And congratulations, LT Smash Nelson, King of Sparta, $10,000 winner. Oh my gosh, it's got to be the most brutal night of fighting that gentleman's ever going to have. Neil Magny with the interview.
You showed great composure, you showed resilience, and you were able to pull off the win. How does it feel to be the first ever King of Sparta?
Oh, dang, man. Well, first off, standing here next to Neil, he's the man. Everyone knows Neil. UFC champ right here, badass. But you know, it's an honor just to be here in front of everyone. Thank y'all for coming out. We fight because of you guys, for the fans. We're entertainers too, you know. We love what we do, and big up to Sanchez, man. He's a G, bro. He came from out of state, out of town, and everything, and threw down, put it all on there. That's what we come here to do, and I just give much respect to him and all the other fighters out here. And this right here is so much to me. I've been working so hard, made changes in my life, and you know, this is what fighting's all about, bro. Every discipline, come out here, throw down 3 times a night, do your thing, you know.
That's amazing. After amazing things like this tonight, what is next for LT Smash Nelson?
Man, just keep grinding, stay focused, and keep training hard, man. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life and taken away from the fight game, and it's my time now to, you know, show everyone that I deserve to be here, and I work hard, just as hard as everyone, if not harder, and I'm going to show that to them.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, your first ever King of Sparta, LT Smash Nelson.